This week, Brownsburg-Chatham made the news when a substantial landslide happened along Mackenzie Creek, about 1 kilometre outside of Brownsburg. About 36 acres of farmland shifted and has almost entirely blocked the creek. 3 farms were affected by the landslide, but Brownsburg-Chatham Mayor Catherine Trickey says that officials have declared the site as stable. A 13-year-old boy was transported to hospital last week as the result of an incident which occurred on a Saturday evening at the Paul Sis School playground in Hawkesbury. The youth is described as having life-threatening injuries. We contacted the Hawkesbury OPP office several times on Tuesday, but were unable to get an update on the boy's condition. This item came in after press time yesterday. The church bell has not been rung for some time at St. Jean-Baptiste Church in Lorneau, and that is because of issues with the church bell tower, which is in need of structural repairs. Parishioners are gearing up for large-scale fundraising and have organized a meeting on April 19th at 7 p.m. at the church for those interested in learning more about what needs to be done. In Prescott Russell, being a good Samaritan has a steep price attached to it. By law, the ambulance nearest where it is needed must be dispatched to the scene. That has meant that in many cases, Prescott Russell ambulances are heading into Ottawa or other regions outside the counties. The cost to taxpayers over the past 2 years is calculated at $1.5 million, and local mayors who sit on county's council have been trying to get the City of Ottawa to reimburse them about $1 million for ambulance services, but to no avail. A freezing rain warning was issued yesterday evening with an expectation of up to 20 millimeters of rain, which caused the South Nation Conservation to issue a warning about nuisance flooding and rising water levels. The warning about dangerous riverbanks and rising water levels remains in effect until Friday, April 6th. There is good news for property owners in Hawkesbury. No, it's not another mayoralty candidate coming out of the woodwork. At a meeting last week, councillors decided to reduce the tax rate by 1.93%. Maybe we should have led with this item because this doesn't happen very often. Note that councillors Michelle Thibodeau and Danielle Lalonde are not seeking re-election as councillors this fall, so there's still time for you to throw your hat into the ring. It's no surprise that the new Prescott Russell residence will be built in Hawkesbury, just down the street from the Hawkesbury General Hospital. The 2.5-hectare property on Spence Avenue cost the counties $1.34 million. In the meantime, the counties has hired Extendicare to conduct an operational review of the existing residence. That review will cost $107,000. We got in a bit of trouble last week for implying that Jesus would love you more if you went to church more often. We were wrong about that. Jesus would love you more if you supported local, independent community journalism. Smarten up. Read a newspaper. I got to get back to work.